know what the name of that system is? It's called a Letterman system. When the war began, no one knew how to take care of the mass casualties this war was going to produce. We had 130 surgeons in the Federal Army, 16,000 federal soldiers when the war began. 30 of those surgeons went south because that was the states of their allegiance. And almost half the officer corps went south, resigned to the U.S. Army commissions and went south. Now, each regiment in the Civil War Army and regiments today are 10 companies of 100 men each, and almost all the troops that fought to the north, except for 16,000, and all the troops that fought for the Confederacy were state volunteer troops. Local counties, the judge, a civic leader would raise a regiment. In the north, it was to reunite the Union in '61. In the south, it was to defend their way of life and to preserve an institution we all know as slavery. Now, the regiments went off to war. Each regiment was 1,000 guys when they were new and at full strength in 1861. By the time the war is halfway through, most of those regiments have been whittled down to 250 or 300 men, were all that were left in the regiments due to illness, disease, battle wounds, and death. Now, at the time of a battle, by 1863, both armies had sorted out who the good surgeons were and who they weren't. The Union Army goes through the services of 12,000 surgeons before the war is over and sends half of them home as incompetent. I'm a practicing physician. I had to go to school from high school for 11 years before I hung out my shingle and went on the north. How long do you think Civil War era surgeons went to school, 1860? 2 years. You got the same series of lectures 9 months in a row for 2 years. You went out and teamed with a local physician to learn the physical skills of your trade. 2 years later, you had an MD degree. Were there any medical licenses or board exams? No. The first board exam starts occurring in each army where surgeons have to take a board exam. I'm a major in the Confederate States Army and represent Major LeGrand G. Capers. I am a fortunate enough reenactor to do a first-person biographical impression of the existing Civil War surgeon who was the senior regimental surgeon of the 21st Georgia. Now, he had good training. He went to Temple, which was a very popular medical school for Confederate surgeons and one of the actual better ones in the country at that time. And he also interned with his brother-in-law, who was a U.S. Army surgeon, who actually got to learn some of the skills out in the plains, Indian warfare. These guys still weren't ready. They might have 12 casualties after a battle, not hundreds or thousands. Now, as the war goes along, both medical departments, Union and Confederate, get up to speed. How do they do it? They publish books and manuals that I have. How do you take off a finger, a wrist, a mid-forearm, upper arm? How do you disarticulate the shoulder? What do you do? Now, surgeons have learned in the Civil War how to triage. Where's the assistant surgeon?
Right here.
Fred Till. Fred.
Okay,
Tell the
triage.
folks about triage.
Triage, we got to decide who we're going to take care of first.
Where are you on the battlefield?
I am in the field dressing station.
30 yards
30 yards behind.
Where am I?
You are in the divisional field hospital, approximately about a mile and a half back of the battlefield itself. We're like the modern day MASH unit. We want to stay out of artillery range as much as possible. Assistant surgeon. Person on my left will be a hospital steward, like the hospital pharmacist. We are the first medical personnel that a wounded soldier would come in contact with. We would have someone, maybe another soldier, help the wounded soldier off the battlefield. Maybe he would crawl off himself. I've read reports where assistant surgeons and steward have also gone on that battlefield and taken the wounded soldier back to the field dressing station.